it's Surly J here from Have a Crack Fishing Adventures. Today we're going to fix up the deck on the old Have a Crack tinnie. Okay, so before you start, you're going to look at YouTube and Facebook and all those tinny sites, and they're going to say, oh, if you use the wrong metal and the wrong screws, you're going to get electrometallitosis and your boat's going to catch fire, or within 8 or 9 years it might start to rust. I don't care about any of that. Cool kids have got a deck, we're putting a deck on. This is an old boat, who cares? Let's have a crack. So I've got my hands on some of this light aluminium C-section. I'm going to run it from this heavy beam all the way to the seat. That should be heavy enough to hold me up, and this will be lightweight, really good. Right, so we've got the C-section on. It's just sitting here on this seat because the deck will hold all that together. I want to be able to lift this whole thing out. So it's just sitting on here. This part is all screwed together with some Tech screws. So I'm going to sit the deck on top of here, screw it down at either end, and that'll hold it all together, and I'll just have these 2 bolts and I can lift this whole frame out. But the deck is going to hold it all together. So now we've got these loose bars down under the seat just sitting on there, and we're going to screw this part of the deck onto each one to tie them all together, and we won't flop around, and then we'll be good to go. Now I know what you're thinking. That Surly J, what a wicked boat builder. Just slapped it all together and it came out awesome. But I did put a bit of thought into it. This deck has been here before, we just rebuilt the frame. Used to be made out of this stuff, which is an aluminium frame from an old gazebo. It was awesome, but I was too fat for it and I bent it. It was very light, we'll throw that out. What I used was this C-section from a fence that I pulled down. This stuff's awesome, pretty light, easy to work with, and I've used it for all kinds of crap around the house. So tear yourself down a fence and get some deck building material, highly recommend it. Now I'm not going to tell you how to get a bit of plywood and stick a bit of carpet on it to make the deck. That's easy. You just get a bit of plywood and stick some carpet on it. Measure it up, put some hinges on, Bob's your brother's uncle. Now, all we have to do now is take it out, stand on it and dominate.